What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And of course, can't forget, shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. Now in today's Division 2 video, I'm going to show you how to farm the Dark Zone. And in this video, we are going to focus in on Dark Zone West. I'm going to hyper focus in on each of the 3 Dark Zones. And then after I do all that, I'll make a video at the very end combining all of them and showing you the ultimate Dark Zone farm. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, first and foremost, the very first thing I would say is grab yourself a armor regen tank build. Reason being is you're going to be running through landmarks, supply drops, things like that, and if your decoy or jammer doesn't work for you, you need to have something to rely on. And for me personally, running Foundry Bulwark high armor regen is perfect because I'm really just running the entire time. It's just a run, loot, and farm route. Now, what I mean by that, I'll jump over to the Dark Zone and tell you exactly how we're going to be farming the Dark Zone, and then I'll show you us farming it. So, as far as the build, the only thing I would preface on is just make sure you're wearing the 4-piece Foundry. That would be a good starting point because the Foundry will give you a lot of your armor back if you're ever damaged. Running that with some other armor regen pieces would be really nice, and try to get around that 2 million armor mark. That way, it doesn't matter if you're running through a supply drop full of named enemies. It doesn't matter if you're running through a heavy machine. Does not matter. The dogs, sniper dogs, grenaders, the whole 9. It won't matter as long as you are tanky and have that armor regen. That way you can just keep running. You'll heal yourself in seconds and you don't have to worry about it. Now, as far as the skills, I say this in a few of my videos. I typically do this route and do all this farming on level 40 just because I typically do this solo with a decoy. I'll run through, I'll use the decoy, use the jammer. I mean, I'm sure I'll give you some pointers as soon as I do this route here in a second. Now, using the decoy and a jammer is perfect for getting out of those landmarks, supply drops, what have you, and just running to the next loot box. Now, in this video, we will be going through all 13 DZ loot chest locations. So as long as you follow my exact path and route that I show you, you'll be able to hit all 13, extract, and then move on to the next Dark Zone. You'll be able to get exotic components. You'll be able to get normal loot, named item loot, PvP exclusive loot, DZ resources, Dark Zone keys. I mean, the list goes on and on. You're going to get XP, you're going to get DZ XP. I mean, there's a lot of benefits of doing just the simple farm that you can do without doing any landmarks, without doing any PvP. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump over there to the Dark Zone. I'll tell you what I mean, and we will get to farming. All right, here we go. Hoo-yah! Boom. And we are at the Dark Zone. So here's what I mean, okay? So as in farming the Dark Zone, there's typically only a few things you can do, okay? There are landmarks. There's typically about 5 landmarks per Dark Zone. And right here you can see there are 5 active. I think there might be 6 and some. I think it's around 5 for all of them. Now you can farm these landmarks. You know, you'll get XP, you'll get drops, you can open up the chests, all of that, and then you can extract at these 3 extraction points. Now that's one way of farming, okay? Obviously, it being the Dark Zone, your next way of farming is PvP. You can go rogue, you can go manhunt, and every time you get a player kill, you do gain, and then you can see there's a rogue right here. Nice. Let's see if it'll pop his skull up again. But as soon as you get a player kill or what have you, or even your rogue timer disappears, you will gain XP that way. However, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get all of the DZ chests in the game without doing PvP, without doing the landmarks. I'm just going to show you me farming the Dark Zone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to that gameplay. I'm going to do this on my other character because I just finished this route right before I started recording this video. So let me jump over to that character and we will get this started. Hit that like, subscribe, and let's go. Alrighty, so here we are. I am on my second character. Don't mind the mask. But we are going to start the 13 DZ loot chest farming route. So you want to start here in the alpha checkpoint. So we're going to run here. Now, while this DZ is invaded, you don't have to steal any of the chests. You can just run past all of them and just hit loot. Now, again, I am right here at the alpha checkpoint. So just follow this exact route and you will hit all of the chests in the dark zone. Here we go. All right, so exiting the alpha checkpoint, you just want to run to this catty corner landmark right here in the brick buildings, which just so happened to be legendary. Okay, all right. Now you can see this is a all black box, so this gives you a chance of getting an exotic component. And boom, I was unlucky to get it that time. But remember, in these all black boxes, the loot boxes that are all black with the little shade icon on there, those do have a chance of dropping exotic components. Now, with the start of what, TU16, I believe, maybe before that, I forget exactly which patch it was, but they do have it up in the known issues board, the exact percentages for these exotic components, and the dark zone is number 1 with a 25% chance. So again, here we go. And, ooh, I got one right there. So there you go. Shows that you can get it out of those boxes. Now, I get them pretty frequent. I mean, don't be surprised if I get 2 or 3 just in this really quick run. But the all yellow boxes, like this one right here, you can see the yellow at the bottom of it. Now, this one does not have a shade sticker, and it will not give you an exotic component. However, during the PTS, I did get an exotic component out of a few of them in the invaded. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a new thing that they're changing to all chests will have a chance of dropping those exotic components. But for right now in the current live game, only the all black boxes with the shade icons will drop the exotic components. All the rest of these are just for loot, you know, dark zone keys. See this yellow one right here. I'm doing this for loot, dark zone keys, and I can break down that loot to make dark zone resources. So this is a great way to farm the dark zones, and I'm going to show you each of them individually. So I wanted to show you this one in its full glory. Ooh, there's a supply drop right there. Let's see if I can sneak. But you can see this all black one right here with the shade icon. Boom. And I got another exotic component. Nice. All right, let's see if I can skate past this supply drop. There we go. Okay. Now look at that armor regen. Yeah, baby. All right. So that was, let me think here. That was number 5, I believe. So we had the 2 black, 2 yellow, another black. Yep, that was number 5. So we are on our way to loot box number 6. And you want to run past that extraction and make your way all the way back here to the landmark. Now, we're just about halfway done with the route. And here we go. Let's see if number 6 is active. I really like this area right here. Yep, and it is. All right, we have another chance for an exotic component. And, no whammies. All right, get past them. Just use a jammer, and then I typically use the decoy. The decoy is by far the best skill you can use doing this farming route. You can do this farming route in level 30, that's fine, but just know that you're not going to have that decoy to rely on. You can like run through landmarks, supply drops, what have you. I mean, you're watching me do it right now. So then for box number 7, you just run straight across the street to the other landmark, and then we will make our way to the shopping center. So again, you can use a decoy, and I didn't get their aggro. Okay. So here we go again. All black box, shade icon, exotic component. Nice! We did get one. Hell yeah. Okay, that's 3 already just in this run. Very nice. So then we're going to make our way to the shopping center, and there's going to be two boxes. One's going to be yellow, and one's going to be all black. Now, the one at the very bottom is going to be your yellow box, so don't expect an exotic component out of that one. However, as soon as you go up the escalator, there will be an all black box, and then you have another chance at another exotic component. Now, I keep mentioning this because I personally, and for a lot of veteran players out there, the exotic components are where it's at. So you want to do this route to get those exotic components. That way you can go back and expertise upgrade all of your stuff past level 10, because right as soon as you hit level 10, it start costs, exotic components here, exotic components there. Now here we are in the basement, yellow box. And boom. Let's see, SRS. Okay. And then we're going to go just right here up the escalator. And then I believe this is box number 9. Yeah, this is box number 9. And then you will see all black box, shade icon right there. So we have another chance at an exotic component. Stoner. And nope, no exotic there. And then you can see I'm already getting max on my contaminated. So let me, nice Sokolov backpack. Okay, I'll hold on to that. But then you can just deconstruct them just like this. And then boom, see, now I have DZ resources. So now I'm farming gear, I'm farming DZ resources, and I'm farming exotic components all at the same time. And then as soon as I'm done with this route, I can extract and then go to DZ South, go to DZ East, do it over there. And then by the time the 30 minutes is up, I can come right back over here to Dark Zone West. Or if you just like Dark Zone West, here we go again. Another box. Boom. That was box number 10. There's a whole bunch of enemies right here. Jam, decoy, and I'm out. Oh, they're still shooting. No, they're shooting at the decoy. So there are only 3 boxes left. And then we are done with this route for DZ West. So if you like these kind of farming routes, just let me know. I will make one for Dark Zone South and Dark Zone East. The easiest of the 3 is this one, Dark Zone West. It's just really fast. I mean, it's super fast. You can do all 13 boxes in under 10 minutes. And here's our last all black box. You can see the little shade icon. Ooh, y'all gear gloves, and those were max. Oh man, I'm gonna have to hold on to those. Nice. And we just had y'all gear pop up for, what was it, the clan vendor. We have y'all gear gloves for sale, so check those out. But I just so happened to get them to drop in the Dark Zone. Nice. All right, now for these last 2 boxes, we're gonna go back to the safe house. There is a yellow box here at the bottom of the landmark. And then these last 2 boxes are yellow boxes, so we are not going to be able to get exotic components from these. Now, I like to jump right here at the corner. Ugh. And then, boom, there you go. Another yellow box. This is box number 12. And then for box number 13, we are going to run all the way back down to the landmark that was next to the Alpha checkpoint when we first started this entire route. Now, this route is a big circle. I start and end at the Alpha checkpoint. So here we go. This is the longest run out of all of it, just to run to hit this last yellow box. But thankfully, the extraction point is right next to it, so that's fine. Now, again, you can get Dark Zone keys, you can get PvP exclusive items, you can get normal loot, and you'll get the exotic components. Well, a chance to, anyways. It is a 25% chance. And you can also break down all of that loot to get those DZ resources and extract. Now, if you pick up DZ resources just from a blue box, just in the Dark Zone randomly, they will go straight to your inventory. Same with those exotic components that you get out of a box. Same with the Dark Zone keys that you get out of the box. Those all go straight to your inventory. Now, this last one looks like a heroic landmark. Okay. Again, jam, decoy. Here's the last yellow box. And boom. Oops, some maxed out Douglas and Harding mask. Okay. And then I'm just going to hit this extraction right here and then just get out of here. I typically do this and then I'll go hit the other DZs and I'll either switch characters, go back down to level 30, or maybe I don't know, do something else and then come back and do it again. Doing this entire route will probably take you 10 minutes or so doing this. And doing all 3 dark zones, you can accomplish that in just under 30 minutes. Now, the only long part of this farm is going to be the extracting, because you do have to wait the 2 minutes or whatever for the extraction. But we're already done with the farm, so thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it. It's fairly simple. As soon as you figure out that route, you are good to go. Yeah, look at that. Max crit on the Douglas Harding. Yeah, I don't need any of that. But look, so now I have, 11 resources, 2 gear pieces that I want to hold on to, and I just got 3 exotic components all within, a few minutes. Now, once you do all of these together and do all 3 dark zones, you're going to see a big turnover in exotic components, gear, resources, the whole nine. Now, if you do this with a team, you can do this with a team and get even more out of this, especially for those non-invaded dark zones. Because with the non-invaded dark zones, you get the option to steal a DZ chest. So instead of just securing the loot, you get to steal the loot. And if you're with at least one other person in your group, you can, steal the loot while your buddy is securing the loot, and then everyone gets double the loot per box. It's pretty crazy. Now, if you haven't seen that already, I made a video on that. It's a technique that's been in the game since it ever started. The only reason why it's gaining popularity right now is because of the exotic components. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and extract this gear and get out of here pretty easy. And boom, I'll probably go back to my main character and do it again. But alright everyone, I'm going to run to this checkpoint. I am Kamikazevondoom. I hope you enjoy. Hit that like, subscribe, you know the deal. I'll see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Peace. Alright, let's make our way back to the alpha checkpoint. Let's go.